Hi everyone, welcome back to my AWS series. So this is the part 2 of the AWS Cloud Formations. So if you remember in part 1, we have uploaded our template file in a Cloud Formation through the AWS console to create some AWS services like AWS Lambda and AWS IAM. So in this video, we are not going to use the AWS console. Instead of that, I am going to use the AWS CLI. So this is the uh, basic or scenarios, right, which is used in industry. Means when the user has not access of AWS console. S- For example, you need to perform some action on a production, right? But most of the time, our DevOps team does not provide the access of AWS services on the production environment, but you need to perform some operations. So using the AWS CLI, uh, you can perform the operations on the productions of AWS services. So this was the scenario where we can use the AWS CLI, right? So for to perform all these activity, we need to follow 5 to 6 steps. First, you will need to install the AWS service, AWS CLI from these links. Okay. Once you go to this link, you will find the software. So let me quickly go to the link and let me go to the link, copy, open link. All right. Not sure why it is not. Okay. So you can just open this and let me copy. Okay, so once you click this, you will be able to install the AWS CLI. All right. So after installing, you need to go into the terminal and you will need to check the this command like AWS version. Sorry, version. Okay, you will be see something like this. It means your AWS CLI has been installed successfully. But if you are finding such kind of error like AWS command is not internal or external command, then it means that AWS CLI is not installed properly on your machine. Okay, so this was the first step. Second, you have already created template.yml file. I have already explained you how you can create. So just for quick reference, you just need to copy this entire YML code into a notepad and save that file like a template.yml file. That's it. So this is the two or third step, right? Fourth, you will need to configure your AWS in the terminal so that you can access the AWS activities. I have already configured here, but using this command AWS configure, you can configure, right? So once you press this command, you will get some parameters here like what will be your access key, secret key, what will be your default region, what will be your output format, right? So you will need to provide your access key, secret key, and default region. If you do not know, just enter, and output will be JSON, else you will enter. That's it. Now this way you can configure your AWS. Next step is, let's see in our GitHub page. So create a stack using AWS. So what is the command? This is the command. Okay, AWS CloudFormations, and this is the command, the file template. All right. Okay. So let me go to the terminal and always remember. For example, let me go to the CloudFormation. So this is the place actually, right, where we have our template file. So you will need to define the complete path of your file, else it will give the problem. So let's say if I went to my terminal, you will see this is user rahul.puntir, right? So let me copy this template file directly there. See, users rahul.puntir and paste. So now it will get the reference from this path. And now let me paste the file which I have. Let me paste the command. Okay, let me paste. So what is the command? AWS CloudFormation create a stack. Stack name is, let me create my lambda stack. This is the name of the stack which I have given. And template body, what will be the file name? Template.yml. And capabilities, right? So this is the format of the command. Let me enter. Great. So this command create one stack for us, and it provide the stack ID, right? If you remember what was the code inside the template.yml, it create one lambda function and one role. So let's quickly verify that our lambda is created or not. So currently you can see there is no lambda function. So let me refresh. Okay, I think there is some, no, there is not an issue. It takes some times. So yeah, lambda function has been created here, and if you go to the role, let me refresh. Here you will find this is the lambda role and one policy already attached with this role, lambda basic execution role. Okay, so this is the you can validate from the AWS console, but let's, as I said, you have not access of AWS console. So how you can see the information of your stack? Through the command. So we have the another command to check the status, that will be your AWS CloudFormation and name of your stack. So let me put this command. Okay, all right. So yeah, here you can see that your stack has been created successfully, and stack status is create complete. It means your all the operations which was available inside your template YML file has been created successfully. So in this video, we have learned how you can create the AWS resources using the AWS services. So that's all for this video. Please do like, subscribe and comment on this video if you like such kind of videos. Thank you.